Good morning, dear students. This is the third and last video of Geography, Chapter 6. Chapter name is Human Resources, and this video is for the student of Standard 8. Students, in our previous video, we discussed about death rate, birth rate, population change, immigration, emigration. Here in this video, we will discuss the topic that is pattern of population change as well as the other very important topic that is population pyramid. So let's begin. When we talk about the patterns of people's population change, so you can see that in every country this pattern is not same of population change. Some countries like Kenya have high population growth rates. It is having both high birth rate as well as death rate. Now with improving healthcare, death rates have fallen, but birth rate is still remaining high, leading to high growth rate. So such type of country, imagine such type of country. What you will expect from them? Soon their population will just grow more and they will just face lots of problem because somehow by just doing the advancement in the technology of the medicine and the healthcare, they are just able to restrict the death, but they are not able to restrict the birth rate. In other countries like United Kingdom, population growth is slowing because of both low death and low birth rate. So they are the country, they are coming in the list of the developed countries, so they are facing other type of problem. They are having both low death rate and low birth rate. That is happening because of the advancement in the technology, advancement in the science and health sector. So that's why pattern of population change is different in different countries. We have seen that how in Kenya they are just facing the problem of the high birth rate and high death rate. Later on they just controlled the death, but now they are not able to control the birth rate. On the other hand, we have read about the United Kingdom. They are facing the problem of both low birth rate and low death rate. Population composition is how crowded a country is has little to do with its level of economic development. For example, both Bangladesh and Japan are very densely populated, but Japan is far more economically developed than Bangladesh. To understand the role of people as a resource, we need to know more about their qualities. People vary greatly in their age, sex, literacy level, health condition, occupation and income level. It is essential to understand these characteristics of the people. Population composition referred to the structure of the population. Just take it practically. Suppose that in a classroom 20 students are sitting. So that 20 students, all 20 students are not same. They are different from each other. Their understanding level, their performance level are different from each other. Similarly, when we just talk about the population composition always just vary from each other on the basis of age, on the basis of sex, on the basis of literacy level, health condition, occupation and income level. So it is essential to understand these characteristics of the people. The composition of population helps us to know how many are males or females, which age group they belong to, how educated they are, and what type of occupations they are employed in, what their income levels and health condition are. So you can also simply draw the population pyramid to understand this population composition. Just take example of your family member, make a flow chart, make a pie chart, or any type of diagram you can just draw to show your family different age group people, their education level, their height, their personality, their weight. Okay, that you can just conclude. So it will become your population composition. You can see here that I tell stories to my grandchildren. I sing at wedding. I am researching for medicines to cure cancer. I build bridges. I take care of my home. I am a farmer. Every human being is potential resource for the society. What will be your contribution as a human resource? And this you have to decide at this age only, because later on people are not able to decide. So an interesting way of studying the population composition of a country is by looking at the population pyramid also called an ch-6 pyramid. A population pyramid shows the total population divided into various age groups, that is example 5 to 9 years, 10 to 14 years, as well as the percentage of the total population subdivided into males and females. So check it out, the population pyramid. You can see here the population pyramid. It is showing one side male, other side female, as well as different age group people it is showing 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14 and so on. So this type of population pyramid helps us to understand that how many people are living and which sex people are just living over there, what is their age. So this helps us to understand the working population, the liabilities of the country, etc. This is the population pyramid of Kenya. As we discussed earlier, Kenya population is just rising day by day. They just somehow control the death rate. Now they are not able to control their birth rate. So you can see the downside. Downside you can see 0 to 4. Here you can see 0 to 4. So in this 0 to 4 maximum number you can just see in the male and the female both. So this area is showing the high density of birth both in male and in female also. So this suggests us the high birth rate in Kenya. So this way you can see death rate also they just controlled. So at the top you can see that they controlled their death rate. That's why both side you can see very small boxes are just shown over there. So that is showing the low birth rate. If you will observe this picture, if you will observe this pyramid, so you can see that 0 to 4 high birth rate showing, 5 to 9. It means as they are just growing their age, as their ages are just growing, slowly and gradually you will see that it will just deteriorate at the top. So this is the population pyramid, and this helps us to understand that how many people are there at the age of working group. We can understand that if the person age is between 15 to 65, then they are having more working age group people living in the country. In same manner, if we just see the other diagram, you can see here the pyramid, population pyramid of India. You can see here in the population pyramid of India, and you can compare it with Kenya. So if we see the Kenya population and birth rate especially, so it is higher in comparison of the India's birth rate. Okay, if you check out and compare the India's 15 years to 65 years age group people or working age group people, so they are more here in comparison of Kenya. So that suggests that India can just become a developed country, and we are just trying to control and balancing our population. This is the population pyramid of Japan, and you can see they are having more number of working age group here in Japan. You can see more number of working age group. They just control their population. They are not having very high rate of birth. So downside is showing the birth rate, and as you can see that people are just growing up. Their growing population, their just working age group is more in number, more in percentage. That's why such type of countries are coming in the list of developed nation. You can see here that if we talk about Japan, so Japan age group people from 10 to 14, from here if you will just see 10 to 14 to 60 to 65, so they are having good balance in the population in the working age group. So that's why such countries are having great possibility to become a developed country. So you can understand from here the population pyramid. That is all about the population pyramid. It helps us to understand about the country's economic growth, social growth, health wise growth. Okay, so this is the end of the video, students. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.